everyone. Sorry I'm in my pajamas. I've been in my pajamas all day. Because women's troubles again. Time of month again. I'm not afraid to say it, I'm time of month. But the intro is, with me, my hormones, I can skip a couple of months. So this 4 months, it's fine. I'm not afraid to say it, I'm not embarrassed either, because it's just what us girls go through. Hoping I found the right tutorial on YouTube to do my hair, as I've got to try and do my hair because it really does need a cut and restyled, even though it's roughly done at home, because you can't get like a professional look when you go to hairdressers, but you can get roughly done. I know last time Mum did it and that was alright, even though it didn't look close to style, but it was close enough. So I've been in my pajamas all day. I had to wash my pajamas this morning because it came on in the night and like it's pain annoying. I got some story news on my Wattpad account. It's just been ranked first place on my stories. My Zero and Yuki, it starts with a game story. It's been ranked first place so far. It's staying. It's got 100 views, I think. Yeah, 100 views on it now. So I've just been trying to figure out what to do or where to take the story next. I left it on a little bit of a time because I don't want to give too much spoiler alert, because I know it starts with a game, because in that title, and the reason I called it that is change the title around because I wanted to I just thought like Zero and Yuki could start a teasing seductive game or bet in their case, and because I know like Zero and Yuki, they always like have a relationship where they're calling or want to be better than one another, and also picking holes in one another as well, and feisty relationship. So I thought, since their relationships, their personalities usually do clash at times, and they usually like that when they're around each other, I thought maybe they could have a game going on, like teasing game, and have that. So I'm just trying to think of where to take this next. I know there's some Kaname and Yuki moments. I'm got like ideas for like those moments in written down on my little notepad. Because the way of the story, I don't want like to say too much spoilers, because if you haven't read the story, please read it. I'm not the best of writers, but it sounds more better in my head than when I write it down. It always does for me. So I struggle with ideas where to take this next, and also ideas for their game, because I'm trying to make it more like to what they usually are like around each other in their relationship, like what can they tease each other next with, and also what would like also put like some Kaname and Yuki's moments down, because even though I'm not really like a Yumi fan, but I do kind of like them together, but I don't really a big fan of it. I'm more of a Zeki one, because them two just got a thing going on. Them two will just make a couple better, but then again, Kaname and Yuki, they have something, maybe, I don't know, maybe just Kaname doesn't do it for me. So yeah, if there was like someone in real life with Zero's personality, I'll probably go for it. Go for him. That's sort of my type, so. Fangirling again. I hate fangirling. What can you do when you watch anime? Do you have fangirling? I read the newest chapter of Vampire Net Memories a while back. I think when it came out and translated in English on the group. I like that chapter. It was a really good chapter. Like, you got some Ren and Zero's moments in there. That was kind of nice to see because you got some father and daughter bonding going on. Ren wants to be a huntress, so she's taking more after her father, which is good. I think she's like half human, half vampire, or she's vampire. I don't know what, can't remember now. It's something I can't remember. I feel like Ren's like a female version of Zero. I could be wrong, but like so far, you get a feeling of like how she acts and what she says, but you also get some time of feeling like she's like Yuki in that way. So she takes after both of them in ways, and she's their daughter in a way. So I kind of wish like they had like another kid, but like another. I'm not being like picky or anything, like a boy as well, because then you're like one of each, well, two of each I should say, because you got Ai, even though she's kind of Miyuki's daughter. But I feel like Zero took some responsibility, because even though it must have hurted him, but he must have saw like Ai's just also a part of Yuki, even though he also had a thing like she's also a part of Kaname, the one he despises probably. But I feel like Zero and Kaname, they understood each other in ways, because you had that, you get that feeling they understand each other, they like know each other's feelings better than anyone else. Is probably better than Yuki as well, even though Yuki wants to understand them both. I don't think she's like ever understood Kaname fully, and she's also wanting to understand Zero, because they must have, in the last chapters in Vampire Memories, Zero says something like something to Yuki. I think it was like, we promised to understand each other's feelings, so you can't die. I think he said something like that. And you get that feeling that maybe that Yuki wants to understand Zero's feelings as well, and understand him, and Zero probably don't want to understand Yuki's too, even though, yeah. But you have these moments where, I don't know how I'm explaining this right, but even though I'm like a Yumi fan, but I don't mind them. I'm not like gonna be this to people that like Yumi. It's just my opinion. My opinion in that way. But you get a feeling like when Zero and Kaname were always around, even though they bickered and also at each other's throats, but you know, Zero had to be because he's a hunter and he's supposed to. And plus he was like a love triangle. Like Kaname had more attention from Yuki in that way, and probably was also jealous. famous love triangle again. Like every single anime that I've known, I've watched in the past, always has some sort of love triangle. I must go for animes like that. It's, yeah, in that way. But you had a feeling like, I think like in the last chapter of Vampire Night, Zero said something like kind of like we understood each other or we get each other. I can't remember what he said, but it's been a while since I read the last chapter of My Memories, Vampire Night, so I wouldn't know. I can't remember now. I must read it again. Probably start the manga over again, probably. Since there's nothing else to. I haven't found anything new anime to watch yet. Still hunting for a really good one that appealing and it really just grips you. Edge to seat. No. But no, as I was saying, like in that talk. So I was trying to make like in that story, in this last chapter of like my story that I've been writing. I'm trying to capture their relationship, like their relationship that way, because I'm also trying to capture Yuki's sweetness, like Yuki's relationship to Kaname as well, because they have, I feel like yeah, there's one story I read on Wattpad, I can't remember what the title was called now, but I know like an author on there that wrote a story about all three of them, I think. I can't remember what it was called. I will probably post a link in the description below if I can find that story, because that story is a good story and a good writer as well. Really gripped the edge of the seat. So like put down like Yuki gets something from each of them. So something Kaname gives something to Yuki that Zero can't give, but like Zero gives something to Yuki that Kaname can't give. So it's a bit of like a love triangle in that way again. But I kind of get that feeling as well, because through the anime and through the manga, you get that feeling that what she does. I'm saying things on top of my head. I'm probably ranting on again. I always rant on. As I said, like last video, there is a sideshow coming, and it's probably gonna be on about all the random photos I've saved on my phone. So it's gonna be random and not gonna be categorized as well. So I don't know what channel I'm going to post it on. I'm probably going to post it on this one and my other sideshow channel, which is, I can't remember what it's called. Funny enough, I can't remember what my sideshow channel is called now. It's been that long since I've used it. Sorry. So I didn't go to Charlie today because this morning I felt really bad with PMT. My stomach just felt like washing machine and I just couldn't face it. So even though yesterday when I left her she would be alright today, I'll probably have to go tomorrow because I gotta put rug on tomorrow as well. And hopefully the rug's gonna hold the weather we're gonna get this week. I'm just fingers crossed. I know it's not very waterproof, so I'm hoping. You know, it's thin, so it should dry quicker, because even when it gets waterproof, so I can't wait for the other rug to get repaired. I must get another rug this winter if I still have her this winter. I'll probably get another medium, but it depends how long we go. I have toothache right now. My tooth is bothering me. It's woken up from slumber. And true is I gotta wait for hospital appointment for hospital dentist day, because I gotta be put to sleep to do the work. I used to not be able to do that. I used to not need it, but last time I went to the dentist, it just proved something changed. I don't know where like sensory issues can change over time as you grow up. I don't know, or whether they've always been there, just I've been able to hide it a lot more better. I don't know. I'm still confused. I still haven't got my Sword Art Online jacket. I bought a new one a while back, last week, and it was supposed to be here this week. Here, but it's not. So I had to like contact the seller and like, where is it? And also, can you track it as well? Because they must be able to track the parcel, which is not going to track my end. I feel like I got black eyes, but my camera just looks like I've got black eyes around here, and I don't think. Who knows? I haven't slept all night, so maybe that's why. I also got to get new straighteners because my hair straighteners, these ones, they're busted. They don't work, the light doesn't show up and it doesn't heat up anymore. So I've got to get new ones. But again, we've had these for years now, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is going. We've had these for years. And I think straighteners these days, you can do so many things with straighteners. You can temperature them, you can probably do a lot more things, but these ones are just basic ones. And they did blasted. So I can't straighten my hair neither. I know, my hair's a mess. I hate my hair. I hate it. So, as I said, like, the story's been ranked first place at the minute. It could change, usually does. And it's got 100 views. No votes yet. I don't seem to get votes on my chapters. I have no idea why. I get readers, but that's it. Like, can't you vote? Can't you comment? No. It's annoying. But my true identity story that I've also wrote and writing, I've got to think of a next chapter for it. I haven't written a draft up yet for it. I just hadn't been like in the right mindset to do it. I might do it this week since the weather's gonna be terrible, a bit often here this week. I might be able to write a draft for it, but I'm just struggling with ideas where to take the game story. I'm still thinking of where to take this next. I could do like a kind of Miniki chapter for it, because I got like some moments in mind that I can use for them. I'm just trying to think of where to take the game, who's going to tease the other one, and how they're going to tease each other, and in a such a seductive way. I know last chapter Sarah did something to Yuki in last chapter. Licked and nibble her earlobe. So I'm just trying to think of what to do next. Who's gonna start something next, and what we're gonna do. I'm just trying to think. But I've got some kind of Miniki moments, so I might do like a chapter based on them, because I feel like I've done some more chapters based on Deki, so I might do like a Yumi chapter for it. I've done a Yumi chapter already, which I've only done one so far. I've got to do another one, so I might do Yumi chapters this update, and then also try and think of what to do next for Zeki chapter. So I'm just trying to think of ideas. I'm struggling with ideas at the minute for them. Bit of writer's block. Anyway, then I've got to also update my other story, which is Into the Anime World, which is like based on the main character reads a manga or watch an anime. I can't remember which one. Like any, it could be any though. And she goes into that world for like a day, and then she wakes up the next day in her reality, in the reality, so into her world. And then each time she visits an anime world, something or someone goes missing and comes back to her reality, her world, and she's got to, and the anime will end different, because without that character in it, it will end different. So she's got to put the anime character back, but her selfish reason, she wants the anime character to be in her world. And she also got to think about, does she want to go into that world too? So I haven't started yet. I've done like an intro, like an information back file about the main character. I've just got to think of how to start it, which I'm not going to be like starting the story until some autumn time, because I've got to finish my two main stories off first, then focus on this story, and also my True Identity story as well, because I've still got to write that stories too. Next chapter is going to be on about how the main character turns to a vampire. It's going to be based on my birthday night, because the main character turns on her birthday. So I'm trying to make that like my True Identity story based on some more drama. It's got some drama in it, it's got some romance in it. It's going to have some supernatural in it, because it's vampire and demons as well, and also humans. So I'm always going to have a bit of everything in it. Try and make that story to a point where, yeah, it's alright. I haven't done any draft pieces of it yet. I've just been trying to focus on two stories at a time. But I can read, if I can find a story that, if you do want to like check my profile out on Wattpad, I'll probably leave a link below if I can, and also leave a link to the story I mentioned, because the person who wrote that story is a really good writer on Wattpad. I'm reading another one of theirs. I think it's Dennis something, I can't remember now, or Denise, I can't remember now. I don't begin with a D. I'm reading another one of that one, the writer, Fantasy Affair. I'm reading that. I've almost read the first book of it. I haven't read the second one yet, but I'm almost reading the first. Almost done. Got 2 chapters left and then would have finished it. So far so good. It's really just grip you to the edge of your seat at times, and it can also make you want to read more. So I find, but again, that's how I know I can't find a good story. Right, I'm going to leave you be, because I feel I'm ranting on enough and this video is going nowhere and I don't know what to call it, so I might just call it Talking With Me or something, I don't know. I still don't know. So yeah, I will change the dramas tonight because I've worn these already. So don't know when I'm going to get my hair cut. I don't know. I'm just waiting for Mum to say, you can have your hair cut now or something. Because I can't afford it. Hairdressers with my money right now. I can't afford it. So, I want to go. I'll ask later as well. Reminder. Right. I might do... I'm trying to think of... I can't do a horse video soon. I do want to do a horse video. It's just finding the weather and finding time to do it. Also, depending on what we're doing as well. But I'm probably put my pod in my bag, in my rucksack. So when there is a moment that I can make a horse video up with Charlie, I will. I must remember to pack my pod up because I need my pod. Well, see you later, and I'm sorry for ranting on too much. Just feel free to comment below, shut up or something. I'll stop ranting on. Feel free, I don't mind. Bye.